Greetings, sirs and madams. I'm Seraphic Zero, and today we're playing Gundam Battle Operation 2. So, do you guys remember when I used to be a GYAN main? Yeah, I remember... Yeah, the suit being released back in Gundam Battle Operation 1, and I thought, you know what? This thing looks really hard to use. I want to get good at it. So... yeah, so that's when I decided to be a GYAN main, like, way back in the day, and, I don't know, I was never really on the receiving end of this stuff, but apparently I was freaking terrifying, according to our friends. But, but yeah, I used to use the GYAN a lot in the first game, and I just haven't really spent a lot of time with it in Gundam Battle Operation 2. It's basically almost exactly the same. The needle shield does shoot faster, and it's... yeah, the hide bombs, they are a lot faster. You can use them like a lot more quickly, and they're a lot more useful. But yeah, the GYAN is still tremendously hard to use just because of its melee moveset. Yeah, it's got a very narrow hitbox, and it pretty much doesn't have ranged stun. So yeah, it's still incredibly challenging to use. So yeah, I have it here at its max level. I think it maxes out at level 4. But yeah, they're doing like rated, like limited missions, which I absolutely hate doing these. But I was like, you know what? This map here that we're on, like the resort or whatever, I really hate using support suits here. Like, I just cannot work with my team here. There's too much cover. I cannot focus fire with my team, so I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna use a raid. Like, who cares about having line of sight? And I was like, well, we're at 550. What do I got here? Yeah, I knew there were a bunch of Grandpa Gundams running around. I was really tired of using my Grandpa Gundam, so I'm like, hey, I have my high level GYAN. Let's take it out for a spin. So I quickly learned, wow, the GYAN is still very hard to use. It is very old, but yeah, I basically have a damage build on it here. So at level 4, you can use the the high level, like the damage parts, like, you know, get damage, like melee correction per level. So yeah, I am doing absolutely murderous levels of damage. That guy got vaporized. I did like 6,000 damage with a neutral, like, on that guy. Oops. Yeah, I keep clashing with my team here by accident. Okay, that Zephyranthes just got destroyed. I don't know how I got that counter. 2,000 damage? Like, what? That did less damage than my neutral. There's no way, like, you do a 3-hit, like, saber, like, combo, and then you only get 2,000 damage. That should be, like, 7,000 damage on a counter. Okay, there's this Bawu again. I am hurting him really bad. I don't think he has much melee defense on. Okay, knock him down. Yeah, so in case you guys don't know, the GYAN's melee has, like, it's got this weird trick to hit downed enemies. Usually the downswing, that triple poke, like, it's got a lot of reach, but it usually can't hit a downed enemy. I was just trying it earlier to see if I could get it, but no, I could not. So if you need to hit a downed enemy, the right melee will actually tip the tip of the saber down, and then the regular neutral, like, it does this little, like, underhook, like, wrist swivel thing. That'll actually hit by the GYAN's foot. So, yeah, if you need to hit a down enemy, you can do neutral right. Weirdly enough, the left melee does not hit down, so it's very specific. So yeah, it's still got the same, like, directional tricks to it. Oh, caught this Gundam from behind. Alright, I don't want to interfere with our GYAN. Oh, there's the Zephyranthes, and I am clashing. Oh, that's a lot of damage on a neutral. Yeah, I guess I don't take much melee damage. Well, that's nice. Yeah, so when I was using this GYAN, I was finding that for the first couple of matches, I think the enemy had no freaking idea what they were looking at. They were like, what is that thing? They didn't expect to see some ancient piece of shit running around stabbing the crap out of me. Like this, I was running around murdering people. But then eventually people were like, "Oh, it's that guy," and I was just getting destroyed like in the last few like rated matches because eventually people just started using the Saikamu type of Gyaradogas, so they were just hitting me from range. Like, and those things have so many different range stuns. So yeah, the GYAN actually has a very tough time at level 4. Like it really has no approach tools. And for this cost, it's actually very slow, so I think the higher level GYANs definitely need a buff. Like, they need better running speed, and they need better boost speed. And honestly, I think they need some type of cooldown reduction on the melee. You need to be able to follow up on the melee a little easier. I went a really bad direction here. I just ran into the 2 Gundams, so yeah, bad matchup. Yeah, and then just because the GYAN does not really have any range stun or instantaneous range stun, yeah, just yeah, give it some ability to just get through like all of that. It shouldn't get a speed buff at level 1, like that would be horrific. But yeah, the higher levels, I think that would be pretty fair to do. Yeah, and also like yeah, give the counter more damage. Ah, I missed that opportunity. There we go. Ah, just barely caught him. Oh no! I did not mean to hit you. I'm so sorry. Oh, airstrike. Dang. Yeah, that ending was a bit messy. You know, just like a good Friday night. But but yeah, that match was crazy. Yeah, the GYAN is incredibly hard to use still. But yeah, I guess that match went pretty well. Like yeah, the teams were fighting evenly. They didn't even have any supports! What? Oh my god, I didn't even have any good targets on there. Dang. That was very challenging. But, yeah, I got highest damage, and then 9 kills and 2 deaths. Oh man, that was, yeah, that was a tough match. But yeah, the GYAN's still very fun. I just think it needs more tools to help it survive and be effective at high levels. So yeah, let's see what we can do for GYAN buffs. But anyway guys, hopefully you enjoyed that match. Yeah, I thought it was very fun, but yeah, we'll see you next time.